Yeah, I mean, it's brand new. It hasn't been washed. That's what that means. It was what? Rinse out. Don't all fire away at once.
We were waiting for you to get.
No, I appreciate it.
I mean, you've been through games like this before, shorthanded, different lineups. I mean, how you're lean on in situations like this, I'm guessing, when there's rookies and guys who haven't played together. Just how important is it to sort of lead and help kind of establish that sort of professionalism in a game like this where playing a team like this, things of that nature?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're a tremendous team, and that's not a secret. I think for us, when you're in a game, when you're in a situation like where you're shorthanded and kind of, like we were tonight, you gotta think about the things that you can control, and I think you got to learn on the areas that you can improve on. And I think for us tonight, we didn't do a great job of taking care of the basketball on offense. Right, we didn't do a great job of keeping out of the lane on defense. When you look back at the game that we played them in Las Vegas, obviously different personnel playing, but we did a good job of making some of those twos hard, getting into the lane. We made it hard for them, and we forced them to take some shots they didn't want outside of the paint. We sort of forced them to take some threes. Obviously tonight, I think they started off getting into the lane. They started off with some layups. Guys started feeling good. They made 16 threes. They got guys that can shoot, but they got a lot of guys that can shoot if they're open, a lot of guys that can shoot if they feel like they're in rhythm. So just learning experiences. I think we were all in that position at one point in time where as you're coming up, you get thrown into the fire, and you got to think about the things that you can do to contribute to a team right now, and then where there's areas of growth. And I think for us, we could have done a better job taking care of the basketball. We could have done a better job on defense, but it was good to see these guys get an opportunity. It was good to see them show flashes. It was good to see them open their eyes to areas that you got to improve. You got to communicate better. You got to mental mistakes can't happen. They can't be rejecting pick and rolls when we're in a switch coverage. That's going to put our defense at a disadvantage, and then a guy's got to make up for that mistake. And if he doesn't, it's a layup, and if he does, it's a wide open corner three or a wing three or something to that effect. So tough one tonight, but something that I think we can build off. Something that I think the young guys can build off as well.
Ryan is someone who's come on really strong this year. Just what did you kind of think of his ability to stick with it? It felt like his second half was better than his first half tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's shown the caliber of player and the potential that he has in this league, and it's tough, when you're asked to do different things at different times, right? It's tough when you're backing up Dame and it's only spot minutes here or there to get a rhythm. It's tough when you're one of the guys that's asked to handle the ball as well as score, as well as play defense. It's like, it's the NBA. It's not easy, but I think he's done a great job this year in the opportunities that he's had. I think tonight he did a great job sticking with it. I think there was areas that he felt he could have improved in the first half, and you can't let that carry over into the second half. And I think that's something that we've all learned as we've gone through our NBA careers is you're not going to make every shot. You're not going to play perfect each half. There's always going to be areas that you can improve. But if those thoughts linger with you, it's going to be tougher to, get to where you want to go. And I think he did a great job of showing tonight that, he can play through adversity, and he can, come out in the second half after having a first half that I'm sure he would have enjoyed playing better in, and respond.
Is there something to some guys will get 2 days off, some of you will get a day off. You've either been on a plane or in a hotel like 14 straight days. Mm-hmm. I mean, how important can that be, that even just 24 to 40 hours of a little bit of rest to maybe reset going into Charlotte and Atlanta?
Yeah, I mean, look, I always try to look at it from both perspectives, right? We're fortunate to play the game that we play. We're fortunate to play the game for a living. We're fortunate to be paid to play the game. That's the nature of the business. You're on a plane, you're in hotels, you're away from your family, but you're playing basketball. Now, with all that being said, there is a physical toll that's taken on guys, and guys have different, kinds of games, right? Like when you talk about Giannis, like he gets beat every single game. He gets pounded on every single game. And so having an extra 24 hours is a big deal. It's a whole extra day. It's a whole extra night of sleep. It's a whole extra, mobility session and weightlifting session. And, I think when you look at that down the line, when you look at guys like Chris who are coming back from injury, you look at Dame who's, still playing at the highest of levels as he gets older, like those extra 24 hours can mean a lot, and those extra nights of sleep can mean a lot. And so it's all a matter of, hey, we're trying to think where we want to be, not where are we right now. At the same time, trying to get better in each and every single game and win games along the way. And I think it was a great opportunity for the young guys tonight. I think it was a great opportunity for some of us other vets to play a different role and really try to be leaders for the young guys and show them things we've learned and be constructively critical in areas where we need to be to help them get better. And I thought it was great for some of the other guys to have a night of recovery and put them in a position to be better for Charlotte and be better for this last handful of games prior to All-Star break.